Deputy shot during a traffic stop is sharing his story with Fox 5 from his hospital bed.
The GBI says the driver who opened fire on the Towns County deputy is still on the run. Fox 5's Rob Dorienzo spoke with the deputy about those harrowing moments.
Well, the deputy says he pulled that driver over because he didn't have any tags. Then the driver, he says, got out and came towards him. And that's when the deputy says the driver went for his gun.
He grabbed my gun. I then threw my taser on the ground.
It is a little difficult to hear Deputy Austin Bradburn through the hospital's heart monitor. He was out patrolling in Towns County early Friday morning on Plot Town Road when he saw that silver Honda sedan with no license plate.
As I approached the car, the male subject got out of the car and he began advancing towards me.
Deputy Bradburn says he pulled his gun and warned the guy not to come any closer.
He stated, "You're going to shoot an unarmed man." So at that time, I pulled my taser.
He says the driver refused to listen to his orders, walking toward him with his hand in his pocket. So Deputy Bradburn says he grabbed his gun. That's when the struggle began.
He got a hold of it, and I started yanking backwards.
The GBI says the suspect they're looking for is a white man, about 6 feet tall and 175 pounds. As Deputy Bradburn struggled to get his gun back, shots were fired.
7 shots were fired out of my service weapon, and 2 of them struck me in the leg.
He says one of those was a graze, but the other bullet went straight through. Doctors didn't think it hit any bone, but recovery will take a while.
I just want to catch this guy and get him caught so no other officers are put in danger. And if he's willing to do that to an officer, there's no telling what else he's capable of.
And at this point, the GBI is handling the search for the shooter. They say he left that deputy's gun at the scene, but now they're looking for that silver Honda sedan that he allegedly fled in. Meanwhile, a fundraiser has been set up to help Deputy Bradburn in his recovery. We'll have a link to that on our website, Fox 5 Atlanta.
All right, and we're going to stop right there. Peace and blessings, all praises due to the Most High. Now, this incident happened last year, and a matter of fact, that deputy has been found to have lied about the specific incident. Now, that's not the most alarming part of the story. I'm going to show you a video where the sheriff of Towns County, the same county that the Lewis twins were found in, as well as the Asian man was found in under suspicious circumstances, that sheriff got into a heated argument with another police officer on the scene for contaminating the already lied about contaminated evidence of that deputy's gun that was used in shooting him. Now, just let me show you this. You see this right here. Ex-deputy accused of lying in shooting case. Now, that is the same deputy, and they said he falsified a report, felony crime violation of an oath by a public offender. Testimony was refuted by his patrol car's laptop, GPS data, and other evidence obtained in the investigation. So that deputy that you just saw on the news in the hospital lied about what happened. And we'll probably get into that in another video. But let's watch this sheriff of the Towns County. And it seems like to me, he may have been mad because he knew his deputy was lying, and the fact that the officer picked up the gun, which was alleged to be used by this mysterious white man who shot the deputy. He was mad because that may have further caused the situation to be thoroughly investigated, which led to his deputy being caught in a lie. But just watch this video. This video was used in fair use for literary and commentary purposes. Check it out.
I got a deputy down in the road.
Hang on, buddy. We're coming.
A Hiawassee officer races outside the city to help a deputy shot in rural Towns County.
Where you at? Where you hit? Where you hit?
Deputy Austin Bradburn is still holding his gun.
Which way did you go? Hey, we've got you. Which way did
Straight.
Austin, we got you. We got you. Straight down.
Straight.
Hiawassee officer Jose Carvajal, a combat veteran, directs deputies to stop the bleeding.
Where you hit? All right,
We found it. Leg hit. Go ahead and put that tourniquet on. All right. He's been hit in the left leg.
In the dark, Officer Carbajal ends up picking up the deputy's gun instead of his own.
When the gurney showed up, we started to pick him up. I stepped on the gun. Somebody said there's guns down here, so I reached down thinking it was mine. Put it in my holster. Finished putting him on the gurney. Realized it wasn't mine. Grabbed my gun. Took his out of my holster. Put it into his holster.
Hey, that got his gun.
Yeah, that's his gun. It's in there.
You take it. Wait. Get the gun out.
Took it out of his holster, stuck it in my waistband because I had already touched it. I already messed with it. I already kicked it. It was better for me just to leave it there until GBI showed up and relieved me of it.
Then Kenneth Henderson showed up.
Sheriff, we're just coordinating the scene so that nothing else gets touched and nothing else happens.
Listen to me. Move back out of the way.
Roger that.
He's the Towns County Sheriff.
You got that gun.
I do. It's right here.
You should snap her.
We moved it out of the way.
I don't care why you moved it, bud.
We moved it out of the way.
Lay the gun. Get.
I'm not touching it again until GBI shows up. Unless you want to grab it, you can grab it.
No, I ain't grabbing it.
I'm not touching it anymore.
You should know better than that, buddy.
Really?
Are you not trained better than that? Let me get a pair of gloves.
Get away from me.
Hey, don't tell me to get away.
No, get it. Hey,
You
don't
get
touch
that.
me. Hey,
Listen
don't
to me.
touch me.
You listen.
Don't touch me.
Shut up. You want arrested, mother.
What are you doing?
You're the one.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You stupid son of a.
Sheriff.
Why did you pull a gun out for? You stupid. No. Son of a.
Sheriff, stop.
What are you doing, Sheriff?
Please. Get somebody get a gloves on and get that weapon out with a
Put
set
your
of
hands
gloves
on
on.
somebody.
Somebody get the gloves and get
Sheriff.
this gun from
What are
me.
you Sheriff?
The sheriff's own deputies had to hold him back.
Holy shit, we got a deputy shot. We're arguing out here.
You listen.
Don't touch me.
Shut up. You want to
What are you doing?
Right down there.
You do understand this is all on camera.
son of a.
Sheriff.
You're the one that's going crazy.
We got a shot deputy, Sheriff.
Yes, we do.
This is not the time and place.
We'll get this taken care of. Okay?
We'll deal with this on the back end.
Told him to give me the gun.
The sheriff had said he wanted the city officer to lay the deputy's gun back in the crime scene before the Georgia Bureau of Investigation arrived.
No, I'm going to stay right
You
here,
better
Sheriff.
listen to me.
Don't touch
You
me
better-
again.
Oh, I will touch you.
Don't touch me.
You want arrested?
Go ahead.
All right, you're going to get arrested.
Go ahead.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
You're going to jail.
Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and put this camera on.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead and get it on.
Go ahead. Have somebody go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have somebody arrest me,
Okay,
Sheriff.
yeah, you're arrested. I arrested you.
All right. Come on. Let's
Turn
go.
around, put your
All right, come
hands up here.
Come on.
Get this gun off this maniac.
Come on.
Hold on, I'll hand it back up.
305 Towns. Just to let you know, 101 is placing me under arrest.
Yes, 101's placing you under arrest.
Here, let me go ahead
out
and
here.
let me go ahead and take
picking
this
a gun
stuff
up
off.
on a
Here, let me
crime
go ahead and-
scene.
Okay.
101 is placing me under arrest.
What? 305 just got placed under arrest.
And when I told him we needed to get that gun down, he didn't leave. He said, I'm not giving it to you.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Hey,
Yes, you did.
body camera, Sheriff. Go ahead. Come on. Hurry up. Put the cuffs on me. No, I didn't say that.
That's exactly what.
What's nice is that it's all on body camera. It's all on body camera.
I don't care if it's on body camera, buddy.
And that was on my camera.
That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous god I've ever seen in my life.
Some deputies walked away, others stood in disbelief.
That's what we're more concerned about, not the shot deputy.
And that right there just shows. That's insane.
The type of man, the type of leader. And Jose said, I'm not going to do anything with the gun until the GBI gets here.
Right.
And then the sheriff come after him and
Yeah.
put his hands on him. Y'all seen the sheriff put his hands on Jose first, didn't you?
That's what I saw.
That's what I saw. I'm not lying.
No.
When the GBI talks, it's what it's going to be. This is so wrong.
I don't even know if that's the word.
This is immoral, unethical.
Closer.
They're talking about their boss.
He's more concerned with the city of Hiawassee than the guy shot deputy. This isn't the first. This isn't the second time. This isn't the third time. He's more concerned with that department than he is about our own god safety. That's the he's leader I've ever seen in my life.
Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero.
Listen, don't let
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right here.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
Do it.
charge you.
Do it.
Your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for
Do
it.
it.
In 2022, the sheriff interrupted a different Hiawassee police officer during a traffic stop, arguing that the officer was just outside the city limits.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you,
Do
boy.
it.
You a boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody,
Thank you.
That same year, a deputy secretly recorded the sheriff, who was angry at deputies for having lunch with city police officers.
Let me ask you, are you going to hang out all the time with my enemies?
All I'm getting from this is you don't want us to eat with Hiawassee PD.
But I don't want my people sitting with my damned enemies and being buddy-buddy with my damned enemies.
How are you, sir?
Sheriff Henderson came out of his office when Atlanta News First Investigates was recording video in the parking lot.
We've got the video of the officer, the Hiawassee officer, you ordering him getting arrested at the shooting scene. And so we'd like to do an interview with you about that.
And I can't do that, and I'll tell you why. Because this is an open investigation, and anything that's done at this point has to be through the GBI. The rumor all over is, oh, the sheriff's going to jail next week. Sheriff's this, sheriff's that.
It's the relationship between the sheriff's office and city police department.
Yeah, and as far as I know, we have a good relationship, working relationship. That I don't know of any problems.
Back on the shooting scene, Officer Carvajal spent more than 20 minutes handcuffed in the back of a sheriff's patrol car.
I'd get him on camera and say, Jose, be his best friend. Turn your camera on and let him make a statement as to what he did. Let him talk all that. It'll help the sheriff on the backside of the PI. Let Jose on our camera say, I picked the gun up. Let him admit that he picked the gun up from the crime scene.
Officer Carvajal was released without charges and told to leave the scene.
Am I clear, guys? Yeah, you got room.
The wounded deputy, Austin Bradburn, made a full recovery. He was later fired by the sheriff's office and arrested for making false statements to the GBI. The district attorney told ANF Investigates Deputy Bradburn shot himself twice in the leg with his own gun.
Wow. Now that should tell you, that scene right there should tell you everything that you need to know about Hiawassee County, Towns County in Georgia, where the Nadir twins were found on top of Bell Mountain and another man was found on top of that same mountain, and the sheriff ruled it self-unalivement. And he covered up just like they were trying to cover up this instance. You heard the fire captain saying, okay, well, just let him say, turn the cameras off and let him say that, and then we can protect the sheriff on the back end. Now, if this is caught on tape this time, imagine how much times or how many times that this incident happens. Even his own deputies, the sheriff's own deputy, said he's more concerned about protecting the city of Hiawassee and the town of Towns County than the safety of the officers. They said it's not the first time, not the second time, not the third time, even talking about what type of leader he is. They are willing to tell on their leader because it was insane. It was immoral. Like they're sitting there telling them what that sheriff was trying to do. The same sheriff that investigated the death of Quadir Nadir Lewis and also my man Tan. I can't think of his name right there. This is the same sheriff that we expect to investigate and tell the truth, where he's literally on camera telling a man to put the gun back after it's already been contaminated by him touching it. Put the gun back there on the scene like it had never been touched. And then he lied on camera, said, well, he said he wasn't going to give it back to him. That's not what the deputy said. He said, look, I'm not touching it again. I already messed up. It's on my waist. I'm going to keep it here until the GBI gets here to investigate it. But what the sheriff do? No, I want you to put it back on the scene. And you see them literally get into almost a fist fight, if not for the fellow deputies in Hiawassee police having to intervene. Now, you heard him on camera saying, I don't even want my deputies eating with the Hiawassee police. The same sheriffs and the same police who work in the same geographical area, this sheriff claims that they're his enemies. And this is what corruption and evil does. As the Bible says, a house divided against itself cannot stand, and everything that is done in the dark will come to the light. And so this situation has, been made public. I think that video was released a couple of days ago. Now the sheriff is trying to get in front of it with a Facebook post. Let's read what the sheriff is saying now. And that is the sheriff again. And you see him. He said there's an apparent social media furor filled with misinformation and statements not made under oath, and for which there is no accountability arising from a recent AFN investigative report just published concerning an incident that occurred in mid-December 2024. In response to some of the rumors, I want you to know the investigation of the entire incident is still under the jurisdiction of the GBI, and I am not aware of any actual appointment of a special prosecutor, nor that any grand jury proceeding has been planned or convened, nor have I been requested to resign from my office in order to avoid some alleged prosecution. In regard to the incident itself, Deputy Austin Bradburn claimed to have been shot by an unknown person during a struggle over the deputy's gun. That gun, which fell to the pavement, would likely have contained DNA and fingerprint evidence, which would have been the sole link to identify the shooter. The rendering of first aid to the fallen deputy by Hiawassee police officer Jose Carvajal was appreciated. However, this interjection of himself into the investigation was unlawful and unwarranted. While I was checking on further medical assistance for the fallen deputy, he lied. He wasn't checking. Seeing that the crime scene was secured, coordinating the search for the perpetrator, and communication with the GBI, Carvajal contaminated the crime scene, tampered with the most significant evidence, and obstructed our investigation by continuing to refuse to hand over the gun to the officer in charge, and was defiant, obstinate, and combative. The entire incident was most unfortunate, as I now believe the wounds to Deputy Bradburn, whom I understand was a close friend of Officer Carvajal, were self-inflicted. The facts and circumstances of the shooting and the aftermath remain under investigation. Now, you tell me who was defiant, obstinate, and combative. Would that not be the sheriff himself? And so this guy right here has shown his ineffective leadership, his aggressiveness. You have police officers out and about fighting while one officer is on the ground who shot himself and then lied about it. So this bumbling, stumbling, rumbling, fumbling group of deputies and police officers in Hiawassee County, we are supposed to believe what they say about the death of Nadir and Quadir Lewis, and also my brother, Mr. Ted. And so I think that this warrants that the whole department needs to be investigated, as well as those cases reopened up and have an independent investigation by a third party. But once again, this happened last year, but the video is just being released now, which gives a lot of clarity to that department, if we want to call it that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And if you have not subscribed, please do so, because it helps the channel gain more exposure and get into the internet space more frequently and with much more regularity. But as always, thank you for watching, and peace and blessings.